Did you just start?
Bing bong.
Wait, what? We're on?
Fuck.
That's what
Glug, glug, glug.
Be in square.
B movies are the best movies.
We smash with fucking big old Ed out, and now you sound terrible.
Oh man. Apparently,
you all right, Abe?
I can't do the deep growls today.
Oh,
It's something in the air.
it's something in the
There's
fucking air.
something in the air, man. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to episode 230 of Brett and Tony with Ash and Abe. I'm Abe,
Brett.
I'm Tony.
Ashlyn.
and we want to thank you for joining us. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out our socials. That's BTAABM2, BTAABM squared, because B movies are the best movies.
Get it the fuck out of your system!
Get it the fuck
Out of your system right now.
I like that we're just prematurely
Wow, we are just
ejaculating everywhere.
we're
Damn,
just going through
like,
the transition.
Damn, like it's not even a minute in.
You did say everything, right?
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
God damn.
I was gonna make a joke about episode 230 and 23 and Me, movie number 23. But no, you're good. You're transitions, man. Keep us on our toes.
I ruined your
No one's knows what's coming next. I like it.
That's true. Well, Ashlyn,
What?
what you been up to, man? I haven't seen you forever.
It's been 2 weeks.
I know.
It's been less than 2 weeks.
I know.
Actually, yeah, we had
It
a
feels
production
like
meeting.
more,
We had
though.
a
It
production
does
meeting.
kind of feel that way. What have I been doing? Today I played some Sims. Abe and I have been binging Jersey Shore. The old school Jersey Shore.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah, I was fist pumping.
And then we also watched and finished
Yeah.
what was it called? Normal People.
Normal people.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I gotta tell you, wasn't worth it.
So it's a Hulu original based on a book by the same name called Normal People. It takes place in Ireland. And fun fact, it actually is filmed and set where my ancestors came from, Sligo,
Okay.
Ireland.
Okay.
But anyway,
Did you know that going into
no, I did not.
Nice.
I knew nothing about this. Ashlyn had everything ruined for her on TikTok.
Aw.
And
I hear that happens a lot these days.
oh, TikTok's horrible.
Oh, TikTok. New movies. Terrible.
Yeah. I thankfully I haven't got the spoilers yet. I scroll if I think there's a spoiler coming.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's a love story,
But it's also not.
but it's also not. If you're interested in the show, you might do one of those little fast forward 10-second things right now. So they don't end up together.
Damn.
As far as we know.
Yeah, it's like they tease like the whole fucking show, and it's one of those ambiguous endings that you hate, Brett.
Why?
They do that one thing like where make up your own ending kind of thing, which I know you hate. But
Tell me what your ending is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just normally I'm on board with that. Normally I don't mind interpreting things. But it's the whole subject of the show is their love. So you have to fucking tell me what it is. And that pissed me off.
Is that kind of also what you've been up to then? With her?
Basically, the only other thing I'd add in there, I've taken a break from my Assassin's Creed to try to get back into art a little bit. Yeah, been doing some wood carving, whittling. And
Nice.
Is that why you were asking me for branches the other day?
Yeah. Hey, you got any branches you need to get rid of?
Hell
I'll
yeah.
take 'em. Yeah.
I'll take some branches.
I found a couple for you.
Hell yeah. So yeah, been trying to do that. We'll
Hell
see.
yeah.
We'll see what happens.
How exciting.
I know.
Hell yeah.
I haven't done anything creative in a long time, and it's a bummer.
Yeah. But
Sucks.
feels good getting back into
It does.
though, right?
It does.
Yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic though, because I also find that if I get too optimistic and then I expect too much, and then when it doesn't go my way, I have a fucking temper tantrum.
Yeah.
So you got
Keeping expectations.
Yeah, you got to
realistic.
realistic just a little bit.
Yep.
Abe has bad temper tantrums.
What? I've never seen it.
Oh my god.
I do. This weekend I threw
I do too.
I threw one because Paramount Plus is a piece of shit app.
Oh,
It is a piece of shit, though.
why?
Holy shit.
All right.
I might get rid of it for real. And you're on it, though. I just wanted to give you a heads up because it's a piece of shit.
It might be the app through Microsoft. So we got new internet. That's actually good.
I'll try to find somebody else to leech off of if it comes down to it.
I still got it.
Cool. Sounds good.
Okay.
So we have Mediacom, which is plenty fast enough for everything. It's 1 gig connection. So it's more than fast enough. But it's like literally I'd say 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer. It does the loading thing, and then it says something went wrong, and it kicks you out of the app and then goes back in. However, which fine, it's a minor inconvenience, whatever.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Actually, no, because then I have a temper tantrum. Something.
Well, I
If
get
it
there
keeps
too.
happening.
Actually,
Yeah.
Peacock
Yeah.
was pissing me off for the weekend while trying to watch wrestling live.
Yeah.
And it kept on.
So I'm fine. I go back in. I restart where we left off. Whatever. Except it has a tendency to do this right after a commercial break. So when you go back in, you're at a commercial break.
And the
then
commercial is perfect.
Yeah.
It
Perfect.
plays so perfectly.
full 1080.
Yeah.
But then I can't
Quality.
play fucking Jersey Shore.
and
I
then
know
at
exactly
the,
what you mean.
At the end of the episode or at the end of the commercial,
Yeah.
it kicks you out again.
Yeah.
So I get stuck in a
I've-
commercial loop
I've been there.
for like an hour. It's like, fuck this. I'm not paying for commercials.
And then, well, I guess I don't know what you watch it on, but we watch things on our Fire Stick.
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah,
Amazon?
Yeah, and then like I go unplug that, and then
Yep.
you
try all the little tricks.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Try to
Yep.
plug it back in, thinking maybe it's gonna reboot things.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna solve everything, and then you think it gives you that brief hope where it gets through the commercial and it goes back to your show. You're like, fuck yes, I did it,
Yeah.
I did it.
This is the
Nope.
time?
Next
No.
one.
Nope.
No.
It's like fuck this. So stupid.
Yep, been there. 2 nights ago, we did a Brothers movie night. One of those again. Last time we did True Lies, and then
God, I love that movie.
I know it's so good,
So
still
good.
good too. And then this time it was Brittany's pick, and
Oh, you guys alternate? That's cool.
yeah. And I requested it because I felt like I was picking all the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to be the one to pick a dud.
No.
Right.
You don't want to be that guy.
Never.
Yeah. I mean, I picked safe picks like Three Ninjas and True Lies so far, and Ace Ventura. Ooh, Jim Carrey. Sorry, Abe.
Oh. But no, don't apologize. He picked this
I
movie.
know. But no, this time we watched Problem Child.
Oh, nice. Did I hold up?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's still so fun.
I love Part
dude.
2.
Part 2 is with Michael Richardson, right? Or is that the first
That
one?
was the first one.
Okay.
Yep, that was the first one. And John Ritter's in both the first and second one. And but we didn't have time to go on to the second one.
Oh, the second one. So good.
We ended up having to start late because somebody was late. So basically, but yeah, that was a fun time. And then that was 2 nights ago. And then last night, Katie and Belle, like last week, they watched Twilight 1.
The worst one.
When it was just them, and then
It's not
last
the worst
night,
one. Second one's the worst.
last night they fired up number 2 as Rora and her boyfriend were coming home. I wasn't gonna watch the shit, and then so they're firing it up, and then Rora and Jordan are like, "Oh, we want to watch too," and then it was like, "Fuck, I have to watch Twilight 2 right now." And God, it's even worse the second time. Oh, and it was, yeah, I laughed the whole time. And Katie she was in my ear the whole time, like it's supposed to be funny. And like,
It's supposed to be bad.
so anyways, I think tonight we're watching part 3.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
Podcast. Not nice, guys. I don't want to watch this shit. And I'll probably get roped into watching them again. But I think that. And I read The Notebook and its sequel because I didn't know it had a sequel.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
really?
Yeah, called The Wedding.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so
What's that one about?
the 2 people that it's about in the first one, Ryan Gosling and
Is
the
it
Mean
more
Girls
of
chick.
their old story?
It is. it's the one lady, the main girl. She's dead. As old people, she's died, and the old guy, he's like had a stroke and a heart attack, but he's still alive.
Oh, so it gets sadder.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's about their kids and grandkids, and then yeah.
Fuck that movie.
And they're having a wedding. They want to have a wedding of the youngest granddaughter, I think it was, before the old guy, Ryan Gosling from Notebook, before his character
His
dies.
name is Noah.
Yeah, Noah Callahan. Yeah.
So sad.
But yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck yeah, dude. This Nicholas Sparks shit, man. It had me tearing up at one point. Blah, blah, blah. It did its job.
Because it's sad as fuck,
I know,
man.
dude. I know.
So
I
sad.
know. This is exactly what you're saying is why I refuse to watch This Is Us when Katie wants to make me watch it. Which is Mandy Moore. It's her
And
TV
Milo.
show. Yeah. And
Milo
Okay.
Ventimiglia.
Oh, okay.
Yep. But yeah, like every fucking episode, like I would when she was initially watching them,
Right.
the first time, because she's watched them multiple times. She loves the show. Every fucking episode, she'd be crying when I'd walk into the room. Every episode would make you cry, and I would bring that up, like, why do I want to watch an episode? And she was like, it's not. Sometimes it's happy tears, sometimes it's sad tears, sometimes it's like really sad tears, and I'm like, they're fucking tears though.
But sometimes it's good and therapeutic. But the idea of this dude constantly having to remind his wife who he is, that's brutal. That's too much for my little heart to take.
Yeah.
I
The
couldn't do
Notebook
it.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm a short, patient person sometimes, and I'd get frustrated.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't because they truly don't know. And it's, fuck
so
me.
So I
do you-
can't get whatever she had. That's what you're saying.
Do you
Try
you
for
like
me.
its spiritual sequel, 51st Dates? No,
didn't
you
like
don't like
that.
that either.
No, it's
That is a
been
pretty sad
fucking
movie.
Saint or it's
Adam Sandler.
You don't like Adam Sandler too?
No.
Yeah, but that's one of his good ones.
Yeah, it was.
Like universally liked.
Yeah, it was a good
Like,
one, even
it's
though it
not like-
spoiled The Sixth Sense.
Huh.
Good for an Adam Sandler, still shit.
Well,
Good for Jim Carrey, still shit.
oh, I don't know.
Man.
Unless
You
it's
want to put out the next one?
unless it's Eternal Sunshine. That never fails.
What about the Truman Show? Ace Ventura, The Mask,
Abe hates Ace
Dumb and
Ventura.
Dumber, the cable guy.
Got some straight
Haven't
classics
seen
on that
Cable
list.
Guy
Tom.
for a long time.
Huh?
So you got some straight classics you're listing right
I
now.
know, right? Lao Lao.
What have you been?
Yeah, Tony, what you been up to?
I watched Final Destination, Bloodline,
Whoa,
the
whoa,
Nice.
what?
I would say I would rank it number 3 in the Final Destination.
Okay, the ranking.
Yeah.
Can I ask what goes above it?
I would go Final Destination,
Yeah.
Final Destination 5,
Okay.
and then Bloodlines.
Yeah, you like it because you like 5 with its ending.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we've talked about.
Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, it was good. I hated Eric, the tattoo guy in it. And then after
That's for anybody out there that got sucked into his thirst traps. I hear on TikTok.
Yeah.
The emo guy. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like I hated him watching it. And then I watched, and then I like kept on thinking, like, you know what? Fuck it, I like this guy. And I watched TikTok clips of the movie with him
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah.
He grew on me. Watching it, he annoyed me.
He grows on you, right?
But
Love
he's stuck in my mind. I'm like, you know what? I like this guy.
The thirst traps recruited you.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And then I finally watched Conclave.
Wait. So did you give her your letterbox?
Yeah, I
right?
gave it a
Letterboxd
4.
rating?
I give it a 4.
4. Okay, 4 to 5. That's really good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Sorry.
Actually, originally I did 3.5. Then like the 2 days later, I
Sat with you a little bit.
sat with me
Yeah.
more, and I like, you know what? This is a
loved
full
it?
song.
Hell
I like
yeah.
that. I like that cute guy I hated.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
And
I
then
liked what they did with the first 15 minutes of
I
the
know.
movie. It was really different.
And then I have thoughts on the ending, but I need to talk to somebody about that. Maybe you later on.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Yep.
So, and then I finally watched Conclave.
Conclave. What was that?
It was nominated for Best Picture last year. I didn't get to see it. It was about the Pope, them deciding on a new Pope.
Okay.
Because we...
the Ralph Fiennes?
Yeah. Because they, the new...
Lost a Pope.
We lost the Pope, and then
Yeah.
I go, you know what? This seemed interesting. I just want to...
Yeah.
It interested because of like that whole process.
Holy shit! I wonder if that movie like had a bump
Oh,
because
I think
of the Pope dying. That's crazy.
Because I watched it because of that.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the only reason I watched it.
Huh? Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? This seems interesting now. I just want to see the process.
Yeah.
Huh?
And this movie has so many twists and turns.
Really?
It's crazy. I recommend it.
Yeah. Well, I like that. Ralph Fiennes. Is it Fiennes?
Ray Fiennes, whatever. Yep.
Nice.
But yeah, it was like.
John Lithgow.
Is
too.
it John Lithgow?
I just
Yep.
looked up
John
the cast.
Lithgow.
Yeah.
John Lithgow. Stanley Tucci.
Yep. Stanley. Yeah.
It was
Is John Lithgow good or bad?
It was a really good movie.
He can't answer that. I like that answer.
Hell yeah.
I really liked it. I can't spoil it,
Okay.
but every time you think, okay, that was a twist,
Mm-hmm.
they kept on going.
Nice.
Conclave.
Interesting.
Okay.
I wouldn't picture that.
Recommended then.
Yeah.
It looks like
I
from
wouldn't
your-
picture that for that movie.
No.
Based on what I've seen.
Yeah.
What little
No,
I've seen.
but like every step of the way, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay.
I recommend it.
Nice.
Cool. Hell yeah.
And real quick, speaking of Bloodlines, make sure you check out this Friday AOTKP's
Hell yeah.
2. They're dropping the 4th and 5th, 3rd and 4th.
Oh,
Third
and
and fourth.
and
Third and fourth.
I
Third and
also
fourth.
Yep.
listened to I Like It Spooky when they talked about us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. They did.
They
Yep.
did.
Everybody go check out I Like It Spooky podcast where they talk
Right.
about yours truly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what episode that was, but I listened to it.
They'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll find it.
I believe it's their because they do like 4 or 5 different like things throughout the week.
It's one of their
different
little
ones.
segment things.
Yeah, one of their different like mini brands or
Right.
something. You know,
Right.
pretty exciting. But yeah, they did. I think it's part of the Indie Spotlight.
They really liked Ashland for some reason.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yep.
I see it.
Yeah, I can too.
I can too.
Shit. Yeah.
I
She
like
said
myself.
they said that she was in charge.
They would probably
is.
they would probably like her even more like behind the scenes
I know.
conversations when she doesn't have to worry about being nice.
I know.
No.
I am not mean, guys. Don't listen to them.
Sometimes it's warranted to be mean to us.
Yeah,
I,
sometimes.
I don't think so.
I can see that we're probably not the easiest people
I
to
think we're just fine. I think we're the
work with.
to
I
work
think-
with.
I think
To
we're the
be with, like
easiest.
to interact with, fine. But to work with,
I think we're the
get
easiest.
it. I get it.
Anything else, Tone?
No.
No. Nice. Yeah, I also went with the fam last Tuesday to check out the new Final Destination. So I was really impressed.
Where do you rank it?
Because we just talked about it in our Final Destination 2 episode. Anybody that hasn't listened to it, go check that out also. Remember in that episode I was saying that I like the first one, right? And
Yeah.
then just like a notch, just a little notch down is all of the sequels.
Right.
I would put it like I still stand by that, right?
Just
But-
a notch above the rest.
But yeah, somewhere in the middle there, honestly, is where I would put this.
Awesome.
Yeah,
So
because
you
I
had
thought
a 4, a 4.5, and so it's a 4.75.
just like visually, I don't know, like the first, like I don't want to harp on it, but that first 15 minutes, like visually, I
I
thought
think it was like 20 minutes.
was
It seemed like 20.
like 20 minutes. Then yeah, it is pretty long. I mean, those Final Destination movies they usually have a pretty extended.
I kind of we want to get the tattoo guy, but I kind of wish it stayed in that time frame.
Yeah, that'd have been dope. But they didn't. At least they, I don't know, included it. But anyways, no more spoilers on that.
No more spoilers.
No. All right. So we're gonna talk about Abe's pick.
Abe's
Of this
favorite
rotation.
actor, Jim
Abe's
Carrey.
favorite. A
The whole
favorite
reason
actor.
I picked this movie
Yeah.
is because I needed to see if Jim Carrey's worth forgetting or not.
Yep.
He
And,
is.
And yeah, full disclosure, Abe hates Jim Carrey.
Yep.
Except for you said
Eternal
before we
Sunshine.
started. Yep, Eternal Sunshine.
Never fails. That movie.
And that's it.
That movie gets me literally every time I watch it. So good.
But that's it.
That's basically it.
Because Tony was listing a couple of their like Truman Show you don't like, huh?
Truman Show, I don't think I've seen beginning to end.
You need
ever.
to check out Truman Show.
I feel like though Abe doesn't like his over the top
I don't.
Yeah.
nonsense, and
No.
that's usually what he
But-
does. He's not serious. Abe only likes his serious.
I mean,
is the
Truman
thing.
Show was pretty serious. Oh, Man on the Moon?
Yeah, that's the one I'm curious about, Man on the Moon, because
seen it.
he is a little bit of the, but it's like I don't know. It's like he shows it in there. I feel like it's more like a switch that he turns on.
If he comes
that
off
makes sense.
desperate at all in the movie,
Yeah.
that's literally what I hate about Jim Carrey. Is he always seems desperate for a laugh, like he's really trying to get that laugh, and that's
Yeah.
what pisses me off.
Even when he's not trying, like in this, because he's not trying to get a laugh in this.
No, I think he was doing the opposite. I think he was trying too much to be dramatic.
I think he was too.
He was trying to get an Oscar.
Yeah.
He was walking a weird line in this movie.
Yeah, I think he was trying to find his dramatic chops with this movie.
Yeah.
No, but Eternal Sunshine came up after that. Came out before this.
Did it?
So
yeah.
yeah. So
Maybe,
no excuse.
maybe we can blame that on the director then.
I think honestly it has something to do with the director because it's Joel Schumacher, who's very famous.
And we're talking about real
I mean,
quick.
actually,
Oh shit! We didn't even
Yeah,
say what
yeah.
movie we're talking about. I'm sorry.
On episode number 230, we're talking about the number 23.
Number 23.
I worked it in. You see that? You like that? I worked it in anyway.
I'm sorry. You were just about to say something else, right?
Joel Schumacher.
Schumacher.
Schumacher. Underrated, I think, a director. I know people hate him on him, but he made
Yeah.
some pretty good film, like Falling Down.
Yep. No,
I
you
didn't
did.
like that one, to be honest.
Really?
No. And it could be a time thing, like, because, like, I all these years, everyone, it's like one of those references to someone who loses their fucking shit and they come unhinged. It wasn't unhinged enough for me. Like, I felt like this is, I mean, his setback's pretty minor in the grand scheme of things. It would take a little bit more than that to set me off.
Yeah.
And then, his reaction, I don't know. I was like,
And I don't know. I don't think Joel Schumacher had like a clear, this was his movie because he made different movies. Like, I don't know. You
is
never
that
know
a
if
good thing, though, or is that a bad thing?
I don't know if it's a good or bad thing.
Like a signature you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he never had a good signature because he made this
Yeah.
because you don't know.
Well-
But I don't know if that's good or bad because he had like range.
I feel like my problem with him, I think, is that I think it's the same problem that I have with John Carpenter, which is when they came out, they made some extremely great movies, and they never evolved like throughout the decades. So, like, I don't know, like towards the end of John Carpenter's and Joel Schumacher's career. It's like I don't know, like you know what I mean? Like they kept going and instead of evolving, I don't know, like watching this, it says it came out in 2007, right?
Yeah.
But then like you're watching it and you're like, this could very easily came out in 1992. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
100%, yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah. And
Aside from
and it's
the
the same
end
thing with
twist.
and it's the
Aside
same
from that.
thing with Ghost of Mars for John Carpenter. Like that didn't come out in 2002 when it came out. That should have came out 20 fucking years
Yeah.
beforehand. That would have been amazing.
That's why I like Stanley Kubrick and David Lynch. They've evolved.
Evolve, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think because Joel Schumacher. That's what when I was trying to get Katie to watch this with me. Actually, I was like, dude, it's like you might not recognize the name of the director, Joel Schumacher, but like he made some of your favorite '80s
For
movies.
real. I'm
And-
going through the
Yeah.
list.
And-
Holy
Yeah,
he
shit.
made-
dude, St.
like-
Elmo's Fire.
Yeah. Batman and Robin.
Well, yeah, in the '90s, yeah, yep, and Batman Forever with
Yeah.
Jim Carrey.
I know he made a lot of movies that you
His,
would
his
not.
best one, though.
Lost
Phone Booth.
Boys.
Lost Boys.
Oh, phone booth.
Phone Booth, my
Yep.
favorite
Phone Booth.
on his list.
Yeah, and you never know. He doesn't have like a style.
Yeah.
And like,
Or a genre. I
Yeah.
like that he doesn't have a genre
Genre
too,
too.
that he doesn't stick to because he did do Phantom of the Opera,
Yeah.
I believe, right?
Hated that.
I know. I
but
did
yeah,
too.
he did like.
Because that seems
But I
like
feel,
a movie out of
I feel,
a different
I
fucking
feel like
time.
he just did it as a job. And like, okay, you want me to do this? I'll do it.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think that's my
didn't
problem with
hate
him.
that movie because of the way it was directed. I hate that movie because
Which one?
Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Because I don't think everything should be sung from beginning to end. That's too much. That's
I mean,
too
it is.
much.
Too much singing.
That's
It
too
is an
much.
opera.
It is, but still, man, have some talking in there.
Yeah. You'd rather have like a musical.
A musical, yeah.
Yeah, a musical.
I can dig
play
on
or
a
something.
musical, yeah.
but not an opera.
Nah, not an opera.
Plus, sorry, Phantom of the Opera kind of sucks anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had to watch it for a podcast.
I know.
we got yelled at that episode too.
Yeah, we did. We got lashed.
Wait, by who?
Brittany.
Did we?
She
Yeah.
was pissed because it was her pick, man. That
Yeah.
was her
Yeah.
pick.
Oh, that we
Yeah,
didn't like it?
yeah,
Yeah.
we were shitting on it.
And then I'm not gonna lie, I think shortly after that was the Byzantium, which we also took a pretty heavy shit on. Except Ashton loved that one.
Which one was Byzantium?
I
That's
don't
the
remember
vampire
that
one.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I do remember that one.
I don't remember it.
Like a little girl vampire.
Yeah.
Someone was taking care of her or something.
I don't remember.
I don't remember much of it, but I remember you liked it, and then you were on her side, and you were also mad at us for a while. Yeah.
People get mad at us.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Well, Tony hates fucking movies,
It's
so he
true.
doesn't count.
Nope.
But you two fucking watch everything.
Yeah.
You shit on a lot, actually. Brett fucking watches and likes most things, but then when
know.
he doesn't like it, it's so fucking annoying
It's
because
so weird.
it's weird.
The
You pick
choices
the
he makes.
weirdest
Yes.
ones to
Yeah.
not like.
Which actually
You're
I
gonna
was
make me yell like Brandon
I
right
was
now.
I was actually saying that exact thing last night watching Twilight 2 because I'm sitting here laughing in this movie, but then I also I'm pointing out
You're
because I
shitting on
realize
it, yeah.
I'm shitting on it and I realize it and I tell them all like sorry, but like
On paper.
like I watch things way dumber than this.
Yeah.
It's
but
so
to
weird.
love
me
it.
this is
Yeah. Yeah.
10 times dumber than anything I like.
Yeah.
It is so weird.
It's so weird.
Your choices
I know.
break
I
my
love
brain.
it. I love
know,
it though.
sorry.
Just keep doing it because it makes me laugh. Like the choices the things that you
Which-
decide. This
I don't
is
even know
worth
how you
all
got
of my
started
hate.
on this. What
I don't
what
remember.
movie was it?
Byzantium.
Oh, a movie you don't even remember.
No, I don't remember.
Yeah, but we went on this tangent for a reason. I just don't remember what it was.
And
I
it
mean, I
doesn't
know
make
we were
sense.
talking about it.
Because of Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, because I was on Brittany's side.
Yeah, you
And
were
then
on-
I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
But
because you
Yeah.
guys are buttholes about movies.
not true.
And you,
I love every
Ugh.
movie.
Yeah, Tony loves
Tony
movies.
fucking hates every movie ever. I
This
don't
is-
even think he likes movies anymore. I don't even think he wants to make movies anymore. That's how far his hate's going.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Damn. After I wrote a script last week.
Yeah. He's like, man, fuck this script.
But yeah, so this, like we said, this is directed by Joel Schumacher, starring Jim Carrey. I'm sure as people picked up, a little Logan Lerman.
Who's
Did
that?
you
Who's
guys
that?
recognize him? He's an actor. He's in a bunch of
What's
stuff.
he in now?
Is he the therapist?
The little kid.
Oh, the little kid.
What's he in now?
Who's he? Make words out of those things I just did.
the Percy Jackson movies, if you guys have seen those.
Nope.
He was in Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Oh, was he the guy who?
Oh, was he the main boy?
Was he the kid that got molested?
Aw. Spoiler
And then a bunch of other
alert.
stuff.
Well, that's spoiler.
He was in the Butterfly Effect when he was a kid.
I do.
Oh, who was he in Butter? Was he?
Did he get molested in that?
He was he
Ashton?
was passed. Yeah.
Ashton,
I
little
believe
boy.
so, yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it was cool. It was cool seeing.
Gosh, I need to
him.
rewatch that movie.
And then I recognized Danny Houston, the therapist. I forget what.
Yeah, he's
from.
in a lot
Yeah,
of
he's-
shit.
he's
He's,
in a lot
one
of
of those
stuff.
people.
And then Virginia Madsen is the.
She's also one of those
Candyman.
people. There
She's
you
the first
go.
Candyman. Yep.
Okay, I was trying to place her the whole movie. I'm like, I know her from something.
Yep.
I couldn't place it.
And then she's in what, like Sideways?
Yeah.
I think Alexander Payne movie, stuff like that. Actually, and her brother is Michael Madsen
Oh yeah.
from like Species and Reservoir Dogs and shit. And
Kill
Reservoir
Bill?
Dogs,
Yeah, the guy that
cuts
you
off the motherfucker's ear. Yeah, I got his.
you're not
Their-
related to him. You
their
knew someone
sister-
who was related to them.
Yeah, their sister owns a like a cafe restaurant in Wisconsin.
That's what it was.
Yeah, the unfamous one. I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But no, it's cool seeing her. I like Virginia Madsen. So, but yeah, this I don't remember. I didn't even realize until we picked it and I looked on the Wikipedia. This actually made money. I thought this was a bomb at the time.
No,
I felt like it didn't get enough buzz back in the day, to be honest. Like I remember this was like one of those.
I think it made it money. I mean, it made money back.
Yeah.
Well, not a big hit like Jim Carrey's.
It says
According
that-
to the numbers, yeah, I saw the numbers too.
Yeah, the numbers surprised me. Just for the U.S., it made 77 on a $30 million budget,
Yeah.
which is like, I mean,
Yeah,
if-
it made
Almost
from what I-
a
from
little
what-
over
you
double,
need to
yeah.
make
yeah, from when
two,
they say like double,
times.
yeah, double that is a success. So like, I didn't realize it was
No.
like
I thought it was a
felt like-
bomb compared to like Jim Carrey, like $200 million.
Oh,
yeah, like his
agreed,
comedies
yeah.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
But I felt like for the time, like no one ever talked about this movie.
yeah,
Like I felt like it was just one of those just got lost in the cracks.
I mean, yeah, I remember seeing it back in the day. I'm like, huh, okay.
yeah. I mean, I had that same reaction watching it because, like we talked about, I watched it in theaters,
Yep,
Yeah, me
same.
too.
and
Same.
I don't remember it.
I don't remember
At all.
anything.
I remembered what I needed to remember.
No, I didn't even remember that. I was like, are we watching it this time? I'm like, have I seen this? I know I saw it in the theater,
Yeah.
but have
Yeah.
I seen this? Yeah.
Well, I remembered like the essential, like the number ruined his
23.
life.
Yeah.
And I remembered that, and then I remembered it being a lot better.
I remember
And
this
then-
being a really good movie.
I remember
I
it
did
being
too.
better too. I
did.
didn't remember it, but I thought
I
it was.
thought it was a really good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah. I remember being like not quite obsessed, but
Yeah.
like almost. They're like, this movie's something.
Yeah.
And then
and then it wasn't.
I rewatched it,
and then
man.
like, oh, you gotta make me rewatch it.
I know my theme, man.
I feel like I'm gonna have the same. Like if you ask me in 5 years if I like, I don't know why somebody would ask me but if they ask me if I like the number 23 movie,
Right.
I'll have the same answer though that I had up until a couple
Oh no,
days
I
ago.
won't. I won't.
You don't think so?
I will remember quite vividly that it's don't go back.
Really?
Yeah.
I just feel like watching it again, like I have the same. Like it's just so forgettable. It's just fluff.
Yep.
It's just forgettable fluff.
I got a little angry watching this movie this time.
Did you?
Oh, I did too. I did for sure.
Not because of Abe, different reason.
What was the anger from?
I don't know. I just was expecting it to be way better.
That's so weird because I didn't get angry at all.
Did you like it?
It was fine.
You
This
probably,
was,
you
this was
probably,
Ashlyn's first time.
Yeah.
you're probably
Yeah, this
laughing
is
at Abe
Ashlyn's-
getting angry.
I mean, I didn't get audibly angry, but
No, like-
He wasn't
inside,
sitting there like shaking.
No. I mean, I was not shaking, but I was just like watching it, like, okay, but when did this get good? I
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
it being better.
yeah,
I think
same.
you guys have such high hopes. You guys
No.
just have such high hopes.
I
What do you
really
mean?
don't.
because
Like
I remember
movies in
seeing
general?
it. Because I remember watching it and
Yeah.
liking it.
No lie though. Most movies suck ass when you watch them like 10 years later. That's just how it is. That's why I will not watch Legend. As much as I want to watch Legend, I will never do it
what's
because I know I'm
Legend?
gonna fucking see it.
What's his name?
Tom Cruise, right?
Tom Cruise. Back
Ridley
when
Scott
his,
directed
back in
Ridley
his
Scott.
fucked up
That's the name
Tuesday.
I was looking for. Ridley Scott.
Good movie. Well, maybe
Jennifer
good
Connelly?
movie. I don't know either. I haven't seen it in years.
Was Jennifer Connelly in it?
Yeah.
You know what
And
still is
Tim
good, though?
Curry
Yeah.
as the devil.
Yeah.
Willow. I will die on
Full-blown
that hill.
Devil, and it was amazing.
I've thought about adding that to my list, but there's no doubt in my mind. I don't give a fuck what I see when I go rewatch it. I'm still gonna love it.
You're still gonna love it, Dude,
and
it's
that's
still
not
an
the
amazing
purpose of
movie.
my theme. My
Yeah.
theme this year. I have to be
Yeah.
unsure.
Yeah.
So yeah, Willow. I can't, but I want to really bad.
Yeah.
I fucking love Willow.
Yeah.
I hated Willow.
Really.
I did.
And I've been wanting to go back ever
I
since,
know.
especially because of Val Kilmer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because he was
wanted
my
me
he was
to-
my boy in that shit.
Uh-huh.
Mad Mardigan. Fuck
Dude.
yes.
That's one of the tapes.
And the
for-
girl.
Oh,
Crush
wait, I
on
remember,
her.
didn't we watch that VHS like years back?
I think we watched it for a podcast.
I mean,
Yeah.
a random night at Annie's.
yeah, we watched
Oh,
it
we did.
at Bethany's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
The last time we watched it
Yeah.
together.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then you guys
Yeah.
made me rewatch it for
podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we?
we covered it on
Yeah.
New Genre.
Dang.
Yeah.
Did we?
See?
For
that
sure.
shit holds up.
But yeah,
Oh,
that's the
Mm-hmm.
that's the last time I remember watching it.
So good. The brownies.
when
the
I was-
fucking brownies, man.
When I was a kid,
Oh my
when I was a
God.
kid, that's one of the tapes that we watched so many times that the VHS
Oh
broke.
yeah. Yeah.
tape snapped on that.
Never
shit.
failed. Within the first, oh no, it's near the end of the movie. My brothers and I, we would always die laughing when we would look at each other and just die laughing. It's at the end when his wife is running back to he's coming back and she's like Willow, and she's running in her boobs and just bouncing like crazy.
Didn't she have a baby?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Also, she was like in her 30s or 40s, and Willow was a teenager.
Whoa.
Yeah, in that,
Scandalous.
in filming of that, it blew my mind when I found that out. But yeah, we're here to talk about the number 23.
Number 23.
Yeah, what's happening?
So, have you guys ever subscribed to the because there's groups?
I didn't realize
for
this
the
was
number
that big of
23.
a. I didn't realize it was
did
that
not.
big.
I
Yeah.
still don't know about those.
I didn't. I actually
did not
didn't
do
look
any
into it,
research.
so hopefully nobody hit play on us looking for something about that because this is about the movie.
Did no research.
Yep, I just saw that there's shit all about it apparently.
So this is my big gripe with it,
Yeah.
and this is what I noticed this time around.
Yeah.
I love the idea. I love numbers. I am a huge number fanatic.
you're
I
huge
love them.
numbers. Yep,
Pie, amazing fucking movie. And
Hey.
it's all about numbers.
we met because of numbers.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
I told you what theater to go to. What theater number?
Which is
Yeah,
a
you
number.
did. A number. What? So I am all about numbers.
And you met her at your first job.
number one.
Boom.
Number one.
Numbers. All right.
And she would like the third choice. Joking.
Whoa. Not at all accurate, but
No, it's not. But I had to make a number joke.
it was good. It was
Yeah,
good.
thank you.
Okay, so
Anyways.
I love numbers. I love conspiracy theories.
Yep.
They lost me upon the rewatch of this one when their logic stopped making fucking sense.
Yeah.
Of such as pink, red is number 74, and this
Yeah.
one's. Where do you get the? Is it adding the numbers up, or is that where they get the logic of what numbers they are, and then you add them up, and then if you bring any other math into this fucking equation, you're getting rid of the essence of the number 23.
Yeah.
You can do that with any number. You could just add them up and like, what could I divide this to get to 23? Oh, there's logic again. Fuck
Yeah.
that. That's so dumb.
Let me tell you my fucking gripe about it.
Okay.
Okay. The math thing, whatever, because I don't do math. I don't fuck with math. But so they are doing math to get to these numbers, but then he's like, I was born on 2-3. Bitch, 2-3 doesn't equal 23. It's just a 2-3.
Right.
That doesn't, you can't make
You can't pick and
math
choose.
Yeah.
You can't
for
pick and
23
choose.
and then do
Yeah.
2-3.
Yeah.
That doesn't
No.
count.
No.
Or
Yep.
32.
Yeah.
No. That doesn't fucking
and it-
count.
That would piss me off.
because
it's
The
backwards.
reverse.
Hey, you know
No,
what
it's
pissed-
backwards.
You know
Nah.
what pissed me off?
What?
They're like February 3rd, February 4th, February 5th. I'm like, are they
Yeah.
getting to my birthday? Are they getting
yeah.
to my birthday?
They stopped.
No, they stopped.
They skipped.
They skipped my
damn.
birthday.
Remind me, because this is like in the first 2 minutes of the fucking movie.
Yeah.
It starts off with him in the little van, and he's being actually Jim Carrey and trying to be funny, and it pissed me off.
It's like he's Ace Ventura.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
now.
right.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then
Which
out
is
of-
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
and then
didn't even
out
think
of nowhere, he's like, "This isn't the beginning," and so they just jump back to
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
What was the point of that? I don't remember them ever picking back up, because then the rest of the movie.
Well,
takes
the
place-
point of that was because he would have been off, but that lady that was doing dispatch, she didn't like him because at 6 months ago or whatever, in that flashback, he said no to fucking her in the bathroom.
Oh, that's
in
right.
front of
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
Okay.
and if you
That's-
and if they
and
were
then-
smart, they would have
and
done
if-
it on December 23rd.
And then if
They
it
did.
wa-
That's Christmas. Oh no, they did Christmas.
it was December 23rd.
Was
Yeah,
it?
the Christmas party.
because I started
Okay.
off writing off the.
Because he said
All
Christmas
the
Eve.
23,
Yeah.
the 23s.
I started off
Yeah.
writing those, but then they just got ridiculous with them, and then they were everywhere. They weren't subtle with it anymore.
Actually, I saw that the director. I don't know if this is trivia, but I saw like a quote thing from the director saying that that he didn't believe any of the 23 number kind of thing.
Right.
Actually, he had a fun he was like numberology.
Numerology.
Numerology. Not atheist, but
Oh yeah,
that-
yeah. The believers.
agnostic.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
He was,
okay.
yeah, he was, but so he didn't believe any of the number stuff, the 23 stuff, but he just thought it was including fun, including all the 23s.
Oh, it was.
That they could put in
That
to
would
the
be
movie.
so fun.
Yeah,
and
So-
I wish they were
so
subtle
he-
with a lot more of
and
them.
he just said that they were just having fun with it.
yeah. Agreed.
Throwing it in
I
like
liked it.
backgrounds all over the place and shit like that, which is true.
And some of the really
Yeah.
cool shots, like this had some fucking phenomenal shots of
Yeah.
how they did things.
It did.
One of my favorites was near the very end of the movie, and like they had this awesome shadow, like where the 2 is shadowed and reversed in the foreground, and in the background there's the 3 right ways, and just the way they did it was beautiful.
My biggest gripe with this movie.
Yeah.
Every time he said somebody like, "This reminds me of this," and then they're like, "You probably should finish the book." Every fucking time.
Why don't you finish the fucking book? It's
Every
not that long,
fucking
bud.
time.
I mean, in there,
Every time, and they're like, "How do they know?" Like, you probably
Yeah.
should finish the book. I'm like,
Yeah, and he's already like freaking out at one point. He's like freaking the fuck out, at, like talking to his wife, and then his wife's like, "Well, how far are you?"
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and,
you probably
and he-
should finish.
And he's like 2 chapters in, like, bro.
yeah.
like how
I read the epilogue or the prologue.
I went about the author. Me.
I read the back notes. Holy shit!
No, I hear you.
So every time I'm like, fuck, that got me every time. I'm like, shut the fuck up. You're not helping.
No, my
So wait, you were mad at the wife for saying it?
And it's the doctor.
Oh, I'm
guy.
I'm on the opposite side. I'm mad at Jim Carrey for jumping.
reading it.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
No,
dude, finish it. And
I know.
Then get the,
I'm upset because they kept on saying, yeah, he didn't finish, but everybody was like, you probably should finish the book. And then all he did was read the book, and he couldn't finish the fucking book.
World's slowest reader, dude.
Yeah.
You could probably finish that book in the hour and a half
Yeah.
it took to which
watch the
No,
movie.
I have
like-
no gripes with the running
and then-
time, by the
and
way.
then he left a note. I gotta go finish the book to his wife. I'll be back.
oh, I have gripes with the running time. They could have chopped a lot out of this movie.
Yeah, they could have.
This,
Oh, okay,
I mean,
but
this
it was
movie
only an
could-
hour and a half.
this movie
Yeah,
could have been
thankfully.
an hour and 23 minutes.
It could have been an hour.
Yeah, they could have. Not
They
said
could have
that.
been.
Literally.
I think
This
they
could
could
have
have
been
been
enough
23 minutes.
for real.
Could have been an episode of like Law and Order or something.
Yes,
Yeah.
agreed.
But no, what was I going to say? We don't have to go through. I don't want to go through
No,
this movie.
no.
So, is there any highlights for anybody that you liked? Because everybody's throwing out their
Actually,
gripes.
I actually got nervous when they
Yeah.
almost hit the dog. I like, oh shit.
Yep. I
Uh-oh.
was the dog always gets me in any movie.
The net. I'm like, oh shit. Did they pick a movie that guy? Oh god.
Oh, I got nervous for a second because Ashlyn was. I mean, she's great at multitasking. She can listen and still follow. She's great.
When I
But
saw that, I'm like, I forgot what happened to the dog.
well, see, that was the part of the movie. She decided to look up from her fucking phone. I'm like, no, don't die.
No, don't die.
I was really nervous for a second that dog was gonna die.
Done
At,
for.
like,
You
the-
know what happens when an animal dies.
Oh, I do.
I was. I was like,
I
I'm
would have
waiting
been
to
fine
message
with it.
Abe.
This one.
I watched it last night, but like, okay, they'll probably watch it.
Abe was kind of like secretly helping though, so that they can just shut the fucking movie
Yeah.
off.
No, I would have been
Kidding.
I would have been a little bit mad because like I made it this far through the movie.
Oh,
I
because it was
might
towards
as
the
well
end,
finish it.
Yeah, true.
On your
I
own
watched-
fucking time.
I watched
Yeah.
all this bullshit for nothing. You mean?
Well, okay, so spoiler: the end is that Jim Carrey
Is
wrote the book
Yeah.
and then hit his head, right?
He
he
jumped.
jumped from the,
Or yeah, jumped. Yeah,
he tried to
yeah,
commit
that's right, that's
suicide.
right.
Tried to
Yeah.
commit suicide
yep,
yep.
3 times.
Yep.
Yeah, and then his memory gets wiped, basically, and then he starts new with Virginia Madsen. They've been together for 13 years. He
She
has a
didn't
kid.
know anything about his.
She didn't know anything
yeah.
about that, and he didn't either until he finds a book that was
That makes no sense
With
how he found it.
was kind of accidentally published.
Yeah, that was That was That's another thing that kind of pissed
Yeah.
me off.
And then all the blank pages at the
And,
end.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And
Which
then
is
the
weird.
hidden chapter on the thing.
The 2 pages
Yeah.
that were magically stuck together with the publisher
Yep.
address and everything. What the fuck was
None
that?
of it- none of
like
that
you
makes
said,
sense.
Tony, like the very, very loose thread of the wife walking by, seeing a red book
Yeah.
in the middle of all these other books. You should get this one.
And then she randomly finds an address in the book that he should read. How the fuck do you find a hidden address?
Yep.
And then like every 23
And then-
world.
So the numbers would have to be calling to him then,
Yeah.
right?
right.
And setting the numbers or putting this in
Yeah.
to
Like
play?
every 23 world is a little hidden message.
Yeah. Well, then why would the other one? Why did the doctor
he's
would
not
even
crazy
publish
then.
it? No. Oh, in theory.
In theory.
that's one of the things to go
Because
off.
those
of.
things can only happen if he's not crazy,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
But either
either
way,
that or it's just bad writing.
either way, yeah, that's true. But either way, what would you guys do in that situation then if it was you? You know what I mean? Like if you were Jim Carrey and you found out that you had killed somebody that you don't remember, like 15 years prior.
Okay.
And somebody, do
I go down the whole
Jacob,
23?
right? Jacob from Lost is doing
Yeah,
is doing
that
is
was
doing,
great
Is
seeing
doing
him.
your time in prison. Would
Okay.
you turn yourself in?
I need context.
He needs
That's-
more context.
Okay, context like exactly like the
Abe overthinks.
Well, no.
the
Okay,
movie.
at what point though? Because right off the bat, his coincidences are so small that he
they
picks up on. I wouldn't think twice. I would be like, okay, I'm reading this book. I would keep reading the book, and then I'd get to the end. I'm like, that was an interesting book.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get
you
that
would
obsessed.
You finished the book besides freaking out about
Right?
the people? You probably should finish the book.
I would let the book sit with me a while before I start freaking out. So
Yeah.
you want to know if everything happened up until the end and I found that out. That's all you care about. It's just the end portion. I don't know if I turned myself in.
And
No.
and like no,
I don't thi-
I don't think I would.
It made no sense how the wife was able to get all the bones in that grave and like make it disappear.
Dude,
Easy.
good on that fucking wife.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Wow.
good.
Dude,
real.
she got her.
She ride or
man's
die.
book.
Yeah, she
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I like her character.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How long until dude gets out of prison?
Oh, it doesn't say, right?
Right, but like
23 years.
put it in my
Oh,
put it in
shit. Can you
put it
imagine?
in the thing. Put it in the context here.
Yeah.
How much longer does he have?
And then the whole random numbers
What do
at
you mean,
the,
how much
the Bible
longer,
numbers at the
you-
end made no sense.
Tony,
'Cause I
I'm
don't think-
talking.
I don't think that he takes over for the sentence that the other guys.
No.
If that's what you're saying.
He would start fresh.
was waiting to
starts
be
his own
sentenced.
sentence.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm
Oh, okay,
saying
okay.
you asked us what would you do.
Yeah.
So I need to know in the context how much longer does Jacob have to serve?
Oh, like if he's got
if
like
it's like 4 years, I'm not doing shit.
dude, take one for
You're
the
fine.
team.
Actually, yeah, he'll
You
probably
got
be
this,
out
bro.
parole. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
like put it in some context,
Okay,
and I can
like
answer.
that. I
Yeah,
like
I
that.
like that. If he's about way out, I'm okay.
The next thing, how far?
But if it's life though,
I'm still not trying.
I'm still not
I
doing-
don't remember.
I got
mean-
some shit to do.
I mean, it could be a bad dream for all I know.
I lost my memory
Yeah.
once. I'll probably lose
I'm
it
okay.
again.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with this.
Yeah.
Also, we can just
Yeah.
like have them find the bones.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
And
maybe
that's-
they won't pin it on me. And if they do, they have to fucking work for
That's
it. Anyway.
pretty much a freebie.
I'll leave it to like fate. I'll be like,
Yeah.
if you guys can figure it out,
There
you can come
go.
get me.
There you go. Here's some more evidence.
Yeah.
See what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
But not too much evidence.
Yeah.
The time to do it, like the wife took care of the evidence, so you're good.
Yeah. No, I would like that. Ride or die.
She
dude.
is.
She was
yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I was nervous that she was fucking the therapist for a while,
I know.
like the other one did.
Dude, how awkward for that therapist, by the way, at the end when he's like walking up with the kid.
Dude,
And then like
Yeah.
and then the one main character, he tries to like step in front of the bus, and the kid's like no,
No.
and then he steps out of the way of the bus, and then like the kid and the wife comes out of the hospital at that point, and like they run up, and like that therapist guy's just like standing there, and like, what do you do? Like he ends up just like turning around and walking away. But
Sad.
Like,
He looks
how
sad.
How like awkward though, right?
that guy's life is being misconstrued as the bad guy. His face screams bad guy.
Yeah, that's true.
He's used to this.
Yeah.
This is just another Tuesday
wasn't,
for
though.
him. He
At
wasn't.
all.
No, he wasn't.
Not at all.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anything else you guys want to say about number 23?
Jim
now?
Carrey should not do voiceover.
Did not.
What did you
mesh
think
well.
of a tattoo, a body
Nope.
tattoo? And
It was over. It was so cheesy.
Him playing a detective?
Yeah.
Cheesy.
That didn't work for me. When
Nope, it didn't.
When he was talking to that one girl that was about to hang herself, and he like talks her out of hanging herself.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It was like they
so
never
bad.
saw a detective noir ever,
Yeah.
but they tried really hard
Yeah,
to
it
do
was.
it.
Like somebody described it to them. Like,
Yeah. and then they're like, oh, we're not done.
we can do this.
No, we're not
do you
done.
Do you want to see a clip or
No,
we
we
got
this.
we got
we
no, we
got
got
this.
this. We got the clip notes.
Yeah. Come on, Jim and Joel. Jesus.
I think the worst one that just rubbed me wrong was the added thing of the saxophone.
What the fuck with the saxophone thing?
Because that's a noir thing, dude.
No, and then
They
but
were-
at the
no,
end,
they
like
tried to
when
lean
they
hard.
gave him the saxophone, I'm like,
Yeah.
what does that fucking mean? It means nothing, but it's supposed to be. It should mean something.
Yeah.
And it's even worse because I don't know why, but Jim Carrey just doesn't look right holding a saxophone.
Playing a saxophone.
Doesn't
No.
at all.
No.
No.
Dude from fucking Bill Pullman when he was playing the saxophone in Lost Highway made more sense
Yes.
than this.
I love Lost Highway.
Oh, yeah, so good.
So good. All right. So that was
Number 23.
number 23 from 2007. But wait, there's more. I like how you guys had to help me with that. But wait, there's more. We're going to hear from our podcast family, thepfpn.com, and be right back with Kill Count, Trivia, ratings, and Tony Special Sauce right after this.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
Thanks to PFPN.com. You guys are
Awesome.
Awesome.
All right. Trivias?
Trivias. First off, I want to point out the fact that most of the trivia is literally people looking
About
for the
23,
23s
dude.
in the movie.
All right.
Which was super fucking annoying. Even though, hey, that's nice.
It's cool, right?
Even the ones that were blatantly pointed out, they had to mention in the trivia. Fuck that right off the bat. The first one, the most popular one, I call bullshit right away. Jim Carrey was paid exactly $23 million to act in this movie. So they had $7 million left for the budget. Bullshit. Throw one in right there, Brett. Throw it in. Bullshit.
Somebody's making shit up.
That's so made up.
How dare they?
Jim Carrey claims to have had an obsession with the number 23 long before being part of the movie. His production company is called JC23 Entertainment. It was a coincidence that his father was an accountant and he played the saxophone like the character in this movie.
This is just a biop. Who did Jim Carrey kill?
Right? The DVD length. The runtime on the DVD is an hour, 41 minutes, 8 seconds. 14 plus 1 plus 8 equals 23. That one's kind of cool. There are 23 chapters on the DVD. Also kind of cool.
Actually, it would have been funny if it was 22 and he got fined the 23rd one out of the world in the hotel.
And East, I love in the movies back then where you would hit the buttons and like there'd be a hidden menu. That's what they needed to do.
That's
with
what they
that
need
would
to
have been
do.
fucking perfect.
You need to find a secret ending.
Yes, that would be cool. The plot is largely based on the philosophical, I butchered that, philosophical writings of William S. Burroughs, who came to believe that the number 23 held mystical significance after encountering it with significant moments in his life. Burroughs eventually wrote the screenplay, The Last Words of Dutch Schultz, around the concept, and in which he used the deathbed ramblings of a mobster, Death Schultz, as a storyboard for telling the story around Schultz's life, which in Burroughs' visions and revolved around the reoccurrences of the number 23. Whew, that was a mouthful. I hated this one, and I don't know why I screenshotted it. The author of the book's names was Top Secrets, which, if pronounced quickly, sounds like Top Secrets.
Yep.
They point that out in the movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
this one, I feel like we wrote this one. We didn't, but I feel like we wrote this one. There are 23 coincidences at the beginning of the movie.
Damn. Actually, you want to see which one we wrote?
Let's see. At around 1 minute and 22 seconds, Walter Sparrow stabs and murders his girlfriend Laura Tollins, and the scene cuts to him burying her body based at the. I didn't mean to screenshot that one. Ignore what I just said. Robert De Niro turned down the role of Walter Sparrow and Fingerling.
As he should.
Oh, Fingerling. We didn't even talk about his name in the book.
How weird would this movie have been
With Robert De Niro?
Robert?
I could have been good.
Okay, but if they had made this 15 years before they did,
In 1990s?
paying homage to back to the 50s noir movies,
Right.
which
I
they
think that
tried
could
to
work.
do.
Oh, they could have nailed this movie.
This would have been awesome.
They could have.
This could have been dope, dude.
On paper, this is a great fucking movie.
Yeah.
There is exactly 230 references to the number 23. And they even broke down the math. 2 plus 3 plus 0 equals 23. Fucking idiots.
So stupid.
Jim Carrey's... I hate Jim Carrey because of this one. Jim Carrey's behavior during filming was reportedly bizarre and unsettling to others on set. Radar cited a source which told them that during filming, Jim Carrey unzipped his fly and urinated as part of his improvisation. Everyone was horrified.
Man, he would get canceled today.
So stupid. Of all the fucking things, of all the movies to get sucked into. And fuck you, Tony. Abe loves Jim Carrey. Fun fact. If you guys didn't know.
That's sarcastic. They'll know it's sarcastic.
They'll know. They'll know.
They'll know.
I was gonna like that.
Kill count?
One.
Yeah.
The book sequences don't count
Yeah.
because you don't know. And then there's a lot of that you don't know if someone's actually dead.
Yeah.
And I don't even know who the one was, to be honest with you.
But
Looking back.
they did find the one body.
Oh,
Though.
no, the one's even
Right.
a question mark. No, because we didn't see her die. That doesn't count.
True.
The one's a question mark because it's the doctor who published the books who tried to slit his own throat, but we don't even know if he fucking died because they rushed him off to the hospital.
Yeah.
0.
0. Fuck you.
Damn.
Not you.
I know.
The movie.
No, yeah, I know what you mean.
Giving us another
Okay.
0 for the year.
So you want to hear some
I
letterbox
really do.
All right.
reviews?
Here's Tony's segment.
Yes,
My-
it is.
my-
Tony's secret sauce.
Okay.
Is that what we're calling it?
I don't know.
Math is scary, I guess.
Math is scary, I guess.
That's
I'm gonna go with a 4.
a 4.
Yep.
A 1.5.
Oh my gosh, they followed logic. Damn.
He tricked us.
Yeah, Letterboxd is usually the opposite.
I like this one.
Yep.
Shot like an Evanescence music video with a pseudo and intellectual ramblings of a real life Jim Carrey.
Whoa!
Damn. That's
Okay.
gotta be a 1.
I don't know. I'll go with he gave the movie a 2, but whoever wrote that,
That's a 5
that's a
rating.
5er.
That's beautiful.
That is beautifully written.
That is perfect.
Two stalls.
I got it right.
Right on the nose.
Hell yeah. But yeah, perfect.
That was awesome.
I feel you, buddy.
Okay.
Shot like an Evanescence music video.
Okay. This one.
Yep.
Oh fuck. Waste call spelled backwards is waste call.
God. That's got to be a low 2. I'm going to go 2.5.
It's a 3.
Abe got it.
Oh,
Really?
good
Oh,
job.
shit. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Awesome.
you want to have
Those ratings were better than the movie.
Yeah, dude.
You want a new segment on this part of this?
Yeah, sure.
Guess Rod's wait, because he's the only one about guess Rod's
Guess Rod's rating?
of this movie.
Ooh.
Is this the original or his rewatch? Because he said he rewatched it.
Nope. This is just what's on Letterboxd.
Did he say what? Did he say anything?
Nope.
Dang it. Just the rating. I'm going to go with...
Shit! I shouldn't have looked.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why
I
did
didn't
you
look at
look,
it.
Abe?
No, I didn't look at his Redbox. I looked at his comment. He left his actual rating in the comment.
Did he? Okay, never mind.
3 out of 5.
What?
3 out of 5.
Yeah, he got
Okay.
3.
I was going to say 3.5.
So Rod, if you rate a movie every now,
That's a new segment. Rod's ratings.
yeah,
Rod's ratings. Love it.
Awesome. Cool. All
right.
Well, that's actually a perfect segue. Let me knock these comments out real quick.
Comments.
I asked a bunch of questions about this movie. Here's what I got. Rod, I rewatched this last year in July for my Psycho Killer month, and I didn't like it as much as I remembered. Same.
Huh.
I ended up giving it a 3 out of 5. I think
I-
Jim Carrey is just not very believable as a potential killer.
I did not see. I don't read comments.
Yeah.
Mike's works on so many levels.
Mike.
Mike.
Like Insane Mike?
Yeah, Insane Mike. He
Hey.
has his comment, never seen it. The movie seemed too by the numbers.
Oh,
And
that's...
it really was. This movie was like a complete paint by numbers.
Yeah, it really
The
was.
way they filmed and did everything.
Yep. But also good pun.
Good pun.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's right on the money with this
Right
fucking
on the
movie,
money.
dude.
Right on the money.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, Chris Thurman. I asked, have you been
Hey.
seeing any coincidences in numbers lately? And apparently he's been seeing a lot of 11-11 lately.
Okay.
Like when he made this comment, it was 11-11.
Nice.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Boom.
Ratings, Abe? Are you going to tackle this?
If someone says a 5 because it's 2 and 3 together, I'll die.
Holy shit!
God.
Damn it! Now I feel like I had no. I can't even do that for a gimmick. This movie is a straight 2. It's on paper. This could have been so good, and there were some really, really good elements to it. But the way they decided to tackle everything,
Sucked.
yeah, it's unfortunate. And I shouldn't have. This is one so far from my list that I shouldn't have revisited. I should have just let the memory be what I thought it was and looked like an idiot to people who had recently seen it, rather than feel like an idiot after watching it and destroying my memory. It's a 2.
I'll just piggyback. I was gonna pick 2 and I was gonna pick 2 out of 5, not because of you actually, but I like that that you picked it, but because of the guy with the great comment in the fucking yeah. I like your comments so much. That's
The
my
best
fucking
rating that could have ever come or review that I've ever read.
Yeah,
or
but
heard.
but seriously, like, don't rewatch this movie.
Don't do it.
Yeah, the memory is mediocre, and that's better than what you're gonna watch.
I'm gonna piggyback off of you because I'm also going to.
Piggyback off it, baby.
It could have been so much better.
Oh my god. For
Yeah.
2s, we have 3.
Yep.
We have 3 2s. Oh shit, guys!
Fucking A.
It's following
The
us.
movie's winning.
Sorry. Sorry to interrupt, Toad.
No, I got nothing. It was. I like this. It was shot good. It was made properly. It's just the story just needed more work.
Yeah,
Could have been something way more better.
different lead too.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I got
Ashlyn,
nothing else.
3.
3.
3? Hey.
3. What?
It's neutral. It's fine.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
story's
No.
fine. I don't have any problem with the story.
I
I
mean-
think that maybe the actors just kind of
Oh.
sucked.
I mentioned like.
Was Jim
I
Carrey
don't
bad
think-
in this movie?
I don't think
I
all
don't
of
think he was bad. I think that I like Eternal Sunshine. I do, but I only like it because of Kate Winslet.
really
I didn't like it because of him anyways. So I just don't like him in serious things.
really the problem with Jim Carrey that I had was when he was the detective, though, like those parts of it. Like when he was playing like the dad, I didn't really.
I wish you were
Yeah, it
playing.
was
I
fine.
wish you
I
were
didn't
like
mind it. It
Inventora.
was
Type of
serviceable.
I wish you would Ace Ventura detective.
Do you
Now that's all I'm going to think of because that beginning.
Yeah.
Do you think that his being known for a character actor hurt him in that sense? Like he played it too hard, the detective.
No.
Or okay, I was just curious.
No, I just don't think maybe he had the acting chops for this particular thing.
Yeah.
But I think that he can do drama, but drama that he's good at.
I don't think he can do sinister. I think is his thing. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. He's not sinister in
Yeah.
Eternal Sunshine.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't screenshot it because it was so much bullshit. But there was a fan theory that this dude is Cable Guy.
No.
Yeah.
Like he lost his memory, and
Yeah.
then, like that was another previous life of his.
No. I
But
don't
the
like that.
ages don't make
See-
any sense whatsoever.
I like he's sinister in that movie, but he's also but it's also a comedy. I don't
Yeah.
know. Never mind.
Yeah.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. All right. Fuck this movie. Tone. I think it's your pick
I'm
next.
not happy with my pick. I may have to rethink this. So
Oh,
that's a
okay.
surprise.
Okay. Surprise.
Awesome.
Okay.
I like
cool.
surprises.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Well, join us next week when we find out Tony's heritage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Oh my
excited.
God, guys, get ready for it.
Hell
Going for a ride.
Exciting.
Yep.
Did you guys decide what you think he is?
Not yet. I got
We
a
can
whole
dis-
week
we
to
can
think
dis-
about it,
We can
baby.
discuss next week.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll think about
We
it.
need
Real hard.
substance for the episode.
All right. Sounds good. Well, thanks for hitting that play button. Do yourself a favor and hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you folks next week.
Bum 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 bum.
Do you think
That episode was better than the movie too. Yes.
Do you think he should have just found another $2 million in the budget just to be $32 million?
Yeah.
He wasn't committed to the whole idea.
No, not at all.
He half-assed.
Or just make do with 23 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just Jim Carrey's all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing else. No cameras.